Hey guys, Nick here. Jumping over to this video from the sumif video we just finished up. So like I said, now we're going to take the sumif a step further. Earlier we looked at sum this column when a condition is met in this column, but now what we want to say is sum this column sales if a condition is met in the state column and a condition is met is in the quantity column. Alright, ready? So what we're going to say this time is give me the sum of sales, right, when the state is Rhode Island and when the quantity sold is greater than 60 units, right? So let's manually check what our value should end up being, right? So we're going to say when this state is Rhode Island and the quantity sold is greater than 60. So we'll highlight those that are greater than 60 in this light red, right? So if we use a basic sum, right? Ooh, not that one. This one, right? Sorry about my dog whining. They want to go outside and it's drizzling a little bit. I don't want them out there. Anyways, so here's your sum, right? When the state is Rhode Island and the unit sold is greater than 60, right? Our sum of sales is $1,923. So with our sumifs formula, we're going to want to see the same output, right? So let's move along. Sumifs, similar to the sumif formula where you provide a range to sum and you provide a range to look for a condition, and then you explicitly tell Excel what is the condition that needs to be met, right? Only difference is now we can play with multiple conditions, and another small difference is that with the sumifs you provide the range where you're summing first, and then you move on to the criteria range where you look for the condition and the condition itself, right? So now we're going to start first here with I want you to sum sales, so from E5 to E20, right? Give me the sum that's found there when you meet criteria range 1. So when in this range or in this set of cells, right, from H5 to H20 for the state, you match Rhode Island, right? Comma, that's already your first pairing of a condition, your condition range and the actual condition, or call it criteria range and your criteria. Now for the second condition or criteria, you just do the same thing you did for the first condition. So you're going to say, look in this range, right, in the quantity column, look for values, right, greater than 60, right? Put that in quotation marks, greater than 60. Then all you have to do is close your parentheses out. I'm sorry about that. Close your parentheses out. Now when I hit enter and the formula calculates, we should see 1923. So let's see what we get. 1923. Look at that. So basically, to recap, in the sumifs, the differences between the sumif and the sumifs you provide where you want the summing done first, and then you list out the range of your criteria, what the explicit criteria is, and you go from criteria 1 to criteria 2 to however many you have, close out your parentheses, and that's it. So we'll walk through one more, right? Let's say now we want to sum where we want to do the opposite, right? So we want to sum where sales are less than 60 units for Rhode Island. So what you do is just to see what the value should be. We know Rhode Island sales are 37.55 minus Rhode Island sales when they're greater than 60 units. So Rhode Island sales less than 60 units should sum to 1832. Because these two combined sum to 37.55, right? So let's run through this. Sumifs I want you to sum in the sales range, comma, criteria 1, look in this range, match this criteria, state of Rhode Island, and then criteria 2, look in this range, comma, parentheses, match when the criteria is less than 60 sales. Look at that, 1832. And then the sum of both of these, 3755. That is the sumifs formula. Like always, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. If anything's unclear, where can I clarify? And like always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.